Eh. Wait just a moment. Listen now. Are you just gonna ignore what just happened to me? That's a hard thing to just ignore. I heard what you said when it happened. You said I awakened. What exactly did you mean by that? Melia, many people claim that you have the power to create shiny Pokemon, correct? But, do you think that power was solely for changing the DNA structure of Pokemon? That light that emanated from your body is far deeper than any shiny Pokemon. But, this light is also responsible for that, right? To some extent, yes. Okay, well if that's the case then, why did Melanie disappear when all I did was that? I did all of that. You did what Melanie was trying to do to you. Huh? You figured it out, didn't you? Back when Melanie made you decide? Although I fell through the floor, I could still hear what was happening in this room. As could anyone who lived on this island, it was publicly broadcasted after all. Melanie tried to bait me into giving her the Time Diamond. I only figured that out because she told me to avoid physical contact. What would have happened if Melanie tricked me successfully? You wouldn't be standing here right now. That's all I have to say about that. What about Nexus? About them. Stop playing dumb. You were watching. You saw Nexus shield me from Yveltal's attack. It was so powerful that it knocked me right out this castle. Yet here they are, in one piece. Not a single scratch on them either. So, I really have to ask you, Nexus. What happened to you? It's happened before, hasn't it? A Valor Mountain and a Kyugirin City. I finally understand what they are. The Interceptor. Interceptor? What's that? Wouldn't you like to know? Get one question and get 200 million questions in return. That's just how the cookie crumbles, I guess. The Interceptor. Puppet Master talked about this, right? Yeah, they did talk about this. So, what's so special about the Interceptor? Madam X, I have a question for you. And since when were you so polite? Just ask. How exactly did I awaken myself? Who knows? I saw Venom with you when you appeared before Melanie. Perhaps your friendship with Venom allowed you to have some sort of interchange. Friendship, huh? Yes. Anyway, is that it over there? Correct. This is definitely the actual Time Diamond. I can really tell the difference. This one changes color and everything. I'm a little confused on how you thought the fake one was real. But you said you owned a Time Diamond before. Shouldn't you be able to tell the difference? Think of this diamond like weaponry. A sword on its first day of creation is shiny and sharp. Over time, because it loses its shine and luster, it becomes dull and eventually breaks. The Time Diamond is no different. After many uses, it becomes less beautiful. My Time Diamond was used so many times that it no longer sparkled like this gem. And let's just go back already. Yes. But before we do that, I must explain something. Oh my god, the Mimikyu is just standing there. When we go back, there will be two versions of you and Nexus. The universe doesn't allow for the same person to exist in the same time simultaneously. If this were to happen, eventually the universe will delete one of you to correct things. With your time gear, you have your time gears to protect you from this, but if you're ever to lose them, I don't suppose you'd want to leave your existence up to the world, would you? Okay, well, what can we do about that? We're going to have to force the universe to accept us through a process called overlapping. By coming into contact with yourself from a different time, you can merge with them. This will erase any risk of being deleted by the universe, but it's risky. What's the risk? The risk is being overtaken. The one with the strongest mind always comes out on top. If your past self has a better state of mind and force of will, they will become the dominant mind and you will be erased. You understand? So what you're saying is, we're not exactly out of the woods yet. If Nexus and I were to somehow fail the overlapping process, we risk our very existence. Not your total existence, just a version of you that exists before me. If you were to lose to your past self, you would end up being stuck in a time loop. You save Vivian from her fate yet again, and then repeat everything that happened here. I understand, but you mentioned contact with ourselves, right? Physical contact, correct? Don't tell me. You've already figured it out. Just leave it at that. We're going to leave this wretched world once and for all. Fine. But understand this, Madam X. Once we're back to our time, and after we settle things, this little truce of ours will be over. Of course. But I want you to understand this, Melia. That light that beamed from your body moments ago, one day that sacred light will be mine. Then nothing will be able to stop me. As if I let that happen. I'm not going down without a fight. None of us are. And what a fight that will be. A fight to the finish. Ah, what are you doing up there all by yourself? Hey, mostly. Nothing, just thinking about life, I guess. I'm pretty sure I haven't exactly processed what happened. Just a few weeks ago, we were hiding for our lives in some stuffy cave. Now, looking at the sun, breathing fresh air, looking at 100% clean waters. Not dreaming, am I? Did Melia stuff crops in your head? Because that was so damn corny. Your jokes are no different. Just wondering what we're gonna do now. Isn't that something for all of us to decide? Huh? I mean, I guess. If you think about it, it could never confirm if there were only 5 islands left in the world. While boat was only able to go so far, this ship can take us anywhere. Yes, well we know there may be bigger lands that we didn't know about. Perhaps there are even some parts of the world that's not completely fixed yet. With the ship, we can rescue so many people and help the Earth restore itself. So many possibilities, huh? I'm ready. Yep. I'm ready to help do nothing. That's kind of my profession. Don't lie, mostly. Your profession is to be incredibly annoying. Can't a gal have 2 jobs? I have a major and a minor. Hey, I know I caused you guys some problems in the past, but I was kind of wondering if you guys would allow me to join you. I won't be a burden or anything, I promise. Yeah, sure. It's okay, I understand. Wait, what now? I can stay? Yep. Really? You aren't under Melanie's rule anymore. You're your own person, Valerie. We'll decide whether or not you're worth having around by how you behave from now on. Exactly. Till then, enjoy the ride. Okay. Also, you can call me Val if you want. My friends call me that. I mean, I don't have any friends, but if I did, they would call me Val, you know? I mean, I consider you guys friends. I mean, I'm not sure you consider me. You get it, Val. Oh man, it's gonna be so great. We're gonna be one big happy family, just you wait. Now, this guy who knows this guy, who knows this other guy, knows this other guy, that knows what we can get really good food to eat. I mean, really good. Val! We're back. Can't believe I'm so happy to see the color green. But there's no time to celebrate just yet. You just don't know how far behind we've been placed. For all we know, Vivian could be getting ready to sacrifice herself right now. If we don't stop ourselves from saving her, then the world will be ruined. I still don't like the thought of sacrificing someone to save ourselves, but if it's for the greater good, I suppose these things have to happen. We're going to make things right this time, Nexus. And seeing how Madam X isn't here right now, it's like it's all up to us. Looks like things have already been set in motion. Take a look. What are we gonna do just standing around here, doing nothing? We're gonna go help in any way we can. This is our chance, Nexus. We're alone here, aren't we? Let's get our attention so that we just don't run off. I hate myself for this, but a pebble to the head is what the situation calls for. No! Huh? What's wrong? Don't you think that'll work? I'm such an idiot. Of course this plan didn't work. Should have known, because that plan was already acted out once. Back when we were chasing Vivian, I got hit in the head with a pebble. And that's because I was the one who threw that stupid pebble. Screw this, Nexus. Let's say not having a plan is the best plan in and of itself. Just deal with this head on, literally. What the? Sorry about this. Nexus, let's go. Are you good? I mean, do you remember everything? Huh? What do you mean? But stop messing around. There's work to do, Nexus. Yeah, that was funny. We ran into a chamber underneath her house. The no entrance to the spring of purification seems to be closed as well. Try as we may, only Vivian and her bloodline can open the door. She wants us to follow her down here, but should we really be following her like this? Huh? What do you mean? Of course we have to. Lilia, what's your... How the hell did you grow that much? How the hell did your hair grow that much in such a small amount of time? Not important right now. Well, what's important is Vivian's behavior. This is going to sound ridiculous, but I need you all to just listen for a bit. Nexus and I have been through all this already. We were able to save Vivian, but that came with a price. Because we saved Vivian, our future was destroyed. It was replaced with a doomed timeline. We were able to make it back here in one place. But it isn't over for us yet. We have to let Vivian do what she wants. So what you're saying is, the world will be better off if Vivian killed herself. Is that it? When it's worded like that, it sounds absolutely terrible. However, you might not care about Vivian, but I do. I'm not going to hear stupid stories about time travel. If you don't want to help, fine. But don't bring me down with you. Angie, let's go. Oh yes, of course. This is true, Melia? You're lying to me, right? I won't lie at you, Alita. Just take a look at me. I notice you notice it yourself. I look very different. That's because Nexus and I have been through a lot. I know Vivian needs a lot of you, because she's the original leader of your home. But more is at stake here than you understand. If she doesn't do this, then it's all over. I believe you, Melia. You too, Nexus. If this has to be done, then I'll help in any way we can. Thank you, Alita. I don't think Stella is capable of stopping Vivian from doing what she wants. But I am worried about Anju. He's definitely powerful enough to stop her. Anju uses Ice-type Pokemon, right? If that's the case, then leave her to me. You two do whatever you need to do. We will. Let's get going. Vivian should just be up ahead. We're finally almost done. Oh, you know. Why must she persist so much? Have you not done enough? You have it all wrong, Vivian. We're here to help you. Help me? Why don't you ever want to do that? I know it may sound crazy, but we've experienced what you've been trying to protect us from. Well, specifically, the aftermath of it. What are you going on about? Nexus and I both stopped you from doing this in one timeline. That caused a domino effect, which led to the doomed world where there was no hope left. If it weren't for the people of that time, we wouldn't be here right now. I see. Then you've seen it, right? You've seen what's about to transpire. But wait, you believe us? I've hinted this to Nexus before, but I already know you and your gang aren't from this time. How did you figure that out? I was blessed with the power to feel everything the Earth does. I feel the life force of every being that exists in this world. I felt when you and your friends suddenly appeared near Kyugirin City, the Route 4 soon after. Guess you're good at pretending. That's how I get through most of my life. But no longer. Time is running out. I have to do this now. If you truly wish to join me, you may. But you must not disturb me while in the process. If the ritual is interrupted in any way, it can lead to some interesting side effects. I truly hope this is the right thing to do. Why can't I just walk through here? That's a Grufin symbol on the ground. Yes, it is. I'm actually surprised you know about it. I heard a boy named Kanan gave you that book. That's correct. Kanan is an old friend of mine. He's a loyal servant to the protectors of Avium and Lady Nymeria. I feel bad to have had to conspire with him in private. I'm sure he didn't appreciate helping me with something this grotesque. Nevertheless, I have to do this. You, though, can't this be done in another way? I researched for alternate solutions for months. It's not possible. I wish it didn't have to be this way, but sometimes life isn't so kind. I learned that the hard way. That should be enough preparation. The ceremony can now begin. Now. Now, let us begin. To prevent the world's devastation, I give to you, O Earth, my body, my soul, my entire person, everything I am to the soil. For my loved ones are precious and forever perfect in my eyes. But they tread the path of adversity and tribulation, so thus I leave them with this spell of protection, to guard them from the harsh ways of humanity. Igneth Haven la FGO. What's happening? Vivian! Vivian, what's happened? Get out of the way. Vivian, please speak to me. Don't leave me. I'll kill Vivian. I will never forgive you for this. You don't understand. It had nothing to do with what just happened. There was an earthquake and then... What? Who's there? I've been looking for you, Vivian, for a very, very long time. Using Garufa magic to hide yourself from my radar. I must say, I'm very impressed. To think that following these pesky trainers from another time would lead me right to you. It is a stroke of genius for sure. Who are you? My name is Gardevoir. I am Master Indriad's loyal servant. Why? Why would you do this to Vivian? Because she tried to stop something that was destined to happen. If I allowed her to continue, this land would be saved from Master Indriad's gift to humanity. Indriad's gift to humanity? Correct! I'm sure she all mentioned her premonition to y'all. That in fact was no false premonition. It is an event that has already been set in motion. So Vivian was right. That means her sacrifice was in vain. Don't you see? It's pointless to go against what's been set in stone before you were all even born. You all haven't even begun to fathom what's in store. But just like my master, I am a generous being. Indriad may have a gift for humanity, but I left a small gift for you all as well. You see, Vivian doesn't have to die all alone. You all can die right with her. Die. Be cursed to you. What was that? This cloak belongs to... Everyone, look away for a moment. Look away? Just trust me! That fell from above me. Hey, be cursed to you. Aha! Mimikyu, you saved us! You all... This means nothing. You are borrowed time. Next time I won't be so easily beaten. That monster. Rin did all of this. Now she's died for nothing. Vivian! Thank goodness you're okay! If only that were the case. What do you mean? That wretched Pokemon thought she stopped me. But the spell was successful. She gave me too much time. I bet she was laughing while she watched. But now, I'm the last one laughing. Does that mean you're... Yes, my time to lead this world approaches. I shall leave successful. However, ritual was interrupted. What kind of consequences will arise because of that? I have an idea. Consequences? You should know more than anyone, Anju. Garufa magic has a tendency to be unforgiving. Speaking of which, Scylla, make me a promise. Never let me do Garufa magic ever again. Don't even let me think about it. I promise, Vivian. I promise. Good. Oh, and Scylla? Thanks for being there for me. She's gone. I'm sorry I couldn't help you more. There's nothing to do, Vivian. There's nothing to do. Vivian was determined to do this for a long time, it seems. Well, what are we gonna do now? I'm the last one in Shrine Village. Can't just leave this place. There's just too much for me to leave behind if I don't stay. Then stay. This place is your home too. Yeah, you're right, I think. What the heck is that light from heaven? Is it Sephiroth? What's happening? I don't know. the heck? What? Who is this? Vivian? That's not my name! Then, what's your name, sweetheart? My name? My name is Talia! Talia! So you're not Vivian. Your name is Talia? Yes. I think I'm beginning to understand now. Andrew, would you mind explaining then? I think I'm about to pass out. Yes. Please, this is the consequence of Vivian's ritual. Roofer magic is something that should not be toyed with. It's incredibly unstable and unpredictable. There is almost always a consequence for taking part in one of its rituals. I suppose it's something similar to the concept of equivalent exchange. Equivalent exchange? It's a very risky process, but the concept is simple. You cannot gain something without giving something back in return of equal value. Vivian gave her life to protect the lives of countless others, but her ritual was interrupted and resulted with this girl. I can only guess that this girl, Talia, is nothing short of Vivian's reincarnation. This is Vivian's reincarnation. Correct. That's not all. I'd imagine that although Vivian was successful in her endeavors to create a protection spell, it must not be as strong as it could have been due to, well, you know. Which means whatever catastrophe she predicted was to happen? Perhaps. But whatever that is, it should still be weakened. What should we do? Well, I don't think we can do much about it, but just one moment. I have an idea. Yeah. So, please take this with you. What is this? This capsule contains a portion of my power inside of it. When this jewel is smashed, this power shall be released. When that happens, it will encase you and I for 24 hours. When it becomes clear that this event is taking place, use this to protect yourself and Talia. I see. Thank you, Andrew. There's actually something I want to do. Something for Vivian. Will you all help me? Of course we will. Stella, anything for Vivian. Please, follow me. There was this small tradition we used to do in Shrine Village a long time ago. When someone in the village died and passed on, we would ring the bell for safe passage to heaven. It's only right to revive this tradition with Vivian's passing. And one last time for my fiance. And that should be it. Goodbye, Vivian. One day, I'll make this place the community you always wanted it to be. Vivian's sacrifice won't be in vain, Saw. I will make her name is known throughout the ages. Yes. So, will you all be returning to your time then? So you believe that we aren't from this time then? Yes, there's no doubt about that in my mind anymore. For the record, I'm not mad at all of you anymore. Truthfully, I don't know what I'm feeling right now, but I'm sorry, Stella. No, it's really okay. Vivian isn't truly gone, is she? She's dormant within the soul of Talia. And I will protect her this time. I won't fail. Not again. We believe in you, Stella. I know you're going to do just fine. We're going to go home now. I'm sure we all deserve a little bit of rest. Thank you for visiting, Nexus, Lita, Andrew, Melia. I believe my time here has also come to an end. Despite everything, I will remain positive and remember to this day in a good light. Best wishes to you all. May our paths cross again. What's so funny? Guess it's not so much that is funny. It's more like I had a huge realization. One that I'll tell you all later. What I'm more interested is in what you two went through. Not to sound inconsiderate or mean, but you two look dead inside. Oh, that's because we are. Just a tad. But I don't think Erin will enjoy being left out of this conversation. She's been in bed this whole time. How did she? It's been weeks. Maybe for you, but Erin has only been asleep for about an hour. Yeah. Guess you're right. Lost track of time. Well, it could be worse. you can explode into a million pieces and disappear into thin air, just like last time. What? You're telling a joke, right, Melia? Melia, wait! It's snowing. Oh, it's just... happy music's on. Oh, that really happened! Yes, and now, unfortunately, Vivian's gone. So you really did choose a million, huh? You believe me, then? Based on the information I'm given, and the sudden growth of Melia's hair? Sure, why not? I didn't believe time travel existed, till recently. There's probably 10 of things in this world that I don't understand. And that's perfectly fine with me. Didn't you say that you had something else to show us? Yeah, I guess I did say that. Let's save that for later. We should return to Rose Theater now. Our work here is done. Alright, guess we have to go back there eventually. Let's get out of here. So, you're really leaving? Fortunately, it looks like it. But I have a family to look after. My son doesn't like it when I'm gone for too long. He starts to cry and poop himself. These will be the end of me one day, I swear. Have fun with that, I guess. I will. Plus, someone has to inform Nymeria on what happened here. And what's going to happen. Nymeria, huh? Yes, maybe one day you'll meet her as well. Until then, I must bid you all adieu. Vivian, you're too funny sometimes. It's like you'll finally get your wish after all. Goodbye, everyone. May our paths cross again. What do you think she meant by Vivian getting her wish? Who knows? Well, who knows what's even going on at this point? Just go home already, yeah? Hey, Mimikyu! Poor thing, you're supposed to be here right now. Will you do well in the wild all by yourself? Oh, honestly, Melia, can't you take a hint? What? Doesn't it matter where it's from? Just catch it already. Capture it? Is that what Mimikyu wants? Well, it followed you from that other timeline. I don't think it would have if it didn't like you. Plus, isn't this time doomed to suffer some horrible calamity soon? You're really going to leave Mimikyu to deal with that by itself? Guess not. Mimikyu, would you like to accompany me? Mimi. Let's go. I'll take very good care of you, Mimikyu. I won't let you down. You guys go on ahead. I want to visit Space Inn Tampa one last time. Nexus, I'd like you to join me, since they put us both through hell. You got it. See ya. You travel with me? Yeah. You can stop hiding now. I'm back from Shiraiden. Welcome back. Yeah, no, shut up. I'm talking now. You know the absolute hell you put Nexus and I through. Just to prove a point. You teach me a lesson? Of course we have. You watched the whole thing, after all. Yeah, I'm sure you did, Tampa. I'm very happy you had front row tickets. Listen, I didn't come to chat for long. I'm just here to give you all a message. And what would that message be? If you ever put Nexus and I in that sort of danger ever again, I swear to it that I will deal with both of you personally. I will not hesitate to cut you down. I don't care what sort of power you two claim to have. I don't care about what higher power told you to do this, but don't fuck with me like that ever again. Pardon my French. Nexus, shall we leave? While what we did wouldn't be justifiable by human standards, without us, you never would have awakened the power that remained dormant within you. So we do not regret what we've done. Sacrifices must be made. Yeah, sacrifices. Next time you do something so drastic, I'll have to put aside my differences and make sacrifices myself. 2, to be exact. It's for the greater good, after all. Let's go, Nexus. I'm sorry for how I acted back there. I'm just so darn tired of people trying to use me for things. I'm supposed to be able to trust those two. What? Now that I look at it, Spacia and Tampa, Team Zen, they're all the same. Tampa and Spacia just appeared when I was most vulnerable. In fact, that's what they do to all of us who joined our group. That's what Crescent tried to tell me the day I arrived. They manipulate you at your lowest point, and you have no other option but to say yes. But I didn't listen to her. Then I paid the price. Now that I think about it, Crescent was the only one who truly looked out for me back then. Maybe I should get into contact with her again somehow. Whatever, let's just go back home. We're home! Zelda, Eldest, where are you? He goes, I don't need to shout, I'm right here. So, Lita, did you learn what you wanted to? Kinda. I need to talk to Eldest immediately. Oh, well, she's in her room. It's right next to Aaron's. Thanks, everyone should come too. Suppose I could... Or you could just walk away from me. That's fine too. This is the first time I've seen her this excited. This is more the Lita I know. Perhaps the course on her is going away. No, that's not it. Regardless, would you go follow Lita, since she insists on us being there. Let's not waste any time then. You. Huh? Something the matter? Something. Proceed. Okay. It's what happened to you all in the past. All this! Ah, Lita, you returned. Did you learn anything? I learned something. Not what I wanted exactly, but something nonetheless. Well, I learned the origins of my mother. Huh? Where did you learn that? What? Oh. Talia. It all dawned on me the moment that little girl said her name. She said her name was Talia. Talia was my mother's name. So that little girl was your mother when she was young. She must have been. Her name was Talia, and she was born in Shuriden. Is that right, Eldest? Or should I say, Sella? Oh, I call that. As soon as... I call that. It's just like the hair and all that. What? Oh, it's been a long time. You're Sella. Huh, I'm impressed. I'm surprised. Yes, I'm the same Sella you met in Shuriden. I continued to live in Shuriden until the calamity happened. Talia and I got out safe, and we rebuilt Shuriden together with Talia's soon-to-be husband, Keita. Actually, at the time, his name was Kenneth, not Keita. Did you say Kenneth? It's interesting, but continue. But, actually, there's more to this story. Ah, sorry I'm late. But, I suppose everything... I heard everything, so I suppose the jig is up, eh, Sella? I suppose it is, Zelda. I hate to cut this short, but I am running out of time. You're running out of time? What do you mean? It would take too long to explain. Nexus, I must ask you a favor. There is a room adjacent to the one that has a tiny display still in it. I have locked the doors to the closet in that room. I'd like you to take a quick look. Everything should make sense once you do. After that, meet me by the cliffside. We'll sell things there. Zelda. I know, Sella. I know. Something's wrong. I'm gonna find out what. It would be unwise to bother Zelda at this time. Yes, a lot going on. Or just walk away. Alice, what was that all about? Hey, why are you crying? No, it's nothing. I'd like to be alone for a little while though. Oh, of course. Come on guys, let's leave for a little bit. Never seen the eldest look so sad before. I'm concerned. Not so sure what that was about. Maybe we should get Sella some space. Oh, a gym battle. Huh? Nexus? Is that you? I actually have no idea where this is. Let me take a look at the records real quick. Huh? Since when did this record get here? Amanda knows all new gym leaders must go through me before approval. Amanda, what on earth are you doing? Wait, what do you want to know? Seta's ace. Seta's ace is his Pidgeot, to be exact. Mega Pidgeot, to be exact. This Pidgeot seems to be as old as he is. Yes, this guy has been with him since he was young. That being said, it still packs quite the punch for being such an elderly Pokemon. Seta's signature move is Heavenly Wing. It removes any stat changes on the opponent. As such, setting it up won't be easy. Keep that in mind. Skyfield. The Skyfield. Very few trainers take advantage of this field, but those who do are to be feared. Fighting attacks increase its base power by 1.3. Oh my god. Our weather effects and tailwind last up to 8 turns up here. Don't forget that. Why? Additionally, moves like Thunder and Hurricane never miss. Oh, for fuck's sake. Those are important points. If you want a more in-depth guide, please refer to the field effect manual. Suggestions, right. Okay, let's see here. Seta's Pokemon are at their peak power while this field is active. Using the move Smackdown and Gravity will pull you down to the surface. While on the surface, Seta's threatening power will be diminished considerably. If you don't have access to any of those moves, I suggest stalling out Tailwind's effects. Oh. Thanks, chat. Guess you're gonna be my ace in the hole? Well, let's save you up. For all we know, you might have a Skarmory. Cause these people are still competitive! I take it that you understand the situation. Besides being a spiritual healer, I took up battling to get through some tough times. You seem as though young Talon isn't prepared for battle at the moment. I suppose that means that I'll be an obstacle now. Let's do this quickly then. To the skies! Ooh, this is pretty cool. Come this way, Nexus. You must be wondering, where are we? Where is this place? What is this place? This place, I guess you can say, is a frame of mind. Literally. This may come to you as a surprise, but I've been given the duty of healing Alita and making you stronger. Yes, you, Nexus. Alita's therapy is almost over. She requires one more piece of the puzzle to repair herself. Thus, I must turn myself to you and finish what I started. Defeat me in battle, Nexus, or suffer the consequences. Oh boy. Oh my god, that was a good ass read. Oh, that was a Galaxy Brain read right there. Oh, you just... oh, you use Brave Bird. Huh? Out of here, son. Ooh, Swanna. 4 times weak to my electric attacks. Come on. Discharge, let's go. Ooh, that is so good! Or choreo. You know what? Let's get that Smackdown going. Ooh, this is a ghost type one. Air Slash. Oh, good. Ooh, that hurt. Dark Pulse. Wait, how come that Smackdown didn't do enough damage? You know what? Let's heal. Let's do Ultra Potion on UFO. Ooh, that's a Mega Pidgeot. Alright, UFO, let's see how much you do. Pretty sure Steel resists. Ooh, Tailwind. Come on, give it to me. Discharge. Ooh, that was a crit? What? Oh yeah, how come it's not saying super effective? Ooh! Ooh, this is going super well. Ooh, that still did a lot of damage. Oh, Hurricane. That's gonna kill, isn't it? Yeah, that killed. That killed. Doesn't matter. Don't use a full restore, I swear to God. Ooh. That was... Alright. Calm down, buddy. You're almost dead. Calm down, bro. Oh no. Oh, doesn't matter. I win! Haha! Outstanding. Bravo. Good. It was supposed to be this way. You deserve this too, Nexus. Take it with pride. The Golden Wing Badge. With that, your Pokemon should be able to use the move Fly out of battle. What? I can get Fly? When? How? Wait, I don't have any Pokemon that can use it. Give me it! They're horrible beings, Spacey and Tiempo. What? You thought I didn't know? They may not seem themselves as morally ambiguous, but their practices are cold and cruel. It's all for the bigger picture. I unfortunately became a victim to their grand scheme. I'm sure it was mentioned once or twice by Sela in the past, but she lost her fiancé suddenly while she was just kicking off her career as a lawyer. I was her fiancé. At least, at the time I was. I had been killed by a jealous doctor who thought of my spiritual healing as a threat to his business. Because of that, Sela went to Shrine Village to mourn my passing. My supposed passing. But as I died, Spacey and Tampa reappeared with an offer I could not refuse. They would grant me temporary life. Life to dedicate myself to spiritual healing. They kept me alive so that when Alita would be cursed, I could awaken her. But then the plan changed when you appeared into the equation. Spacey and Tiempo were amazed by your power, your skill. So they advised me to become the substitute flying type leader so that I could speed up your journey. These hooligans. But we no longer need to linger up here in the skies, do we? I believe it's time for us to return to Earth. To the Earth. You know, the other day, a child looked at me pretty weirdly. I wondered why that was. So does Kane. Wait, is Sela gone? He just got up and left. I've been with that old man since I was born. Did he even take the time to say goodbye? Fine, that's how it's gonna be, then good riddance. That old man was a stupid liar. He went back on his promise to me. Aaron, don't be like that. You know that old man means well. Come on, Aaron, you know better. Alice, are you doing okay? Yes, I'm doing fine. I believe it's time for us to break this curse that ails you once and for all. Oh, it's not a good thing. Good riddance. Can't wait until this is all over with that so I don't feel like I'm on the verge of having a migraine every few moments. I want to tell you the truth, but just know that it may not be the truth you want to hear. Alice, I'm going to be fine. Just go on and say it already. Like I was saying before, Talia, Keita, and I rebuilt Shrine from the ground up. The place was completely shattered by the calamity, but no one knew of Shrine or cared to. They didn't send any help to our way. By the time we were sent help, we already were back in business. Eventually, Keita and Talia got married and had a child. Things were great. It finally felt like peaceful times had returned to us. That was until one night disaster struck. A man in a cloak lured Keita out of the house and entered his home without his knowing. While Keita was distracted with affairs outside, the man in the cloak then killed everyone in the house. Wait, but you told me my mother died in an accident. My mother was murdered? That little girl we met, Talia ended up being murdered? Wait a second, Alita. Someone just said that everyone in the house was murdered. Yeah, what about it? Kate and Talia had a child, remember? But Stella only said that Kate had left the house. What does that mean, Alita? That means their child was murdered too. But Ellis, that's not possible! I'm standing right here, aren't I? How could I be murdered and also be standing here today? That's because you aren't a child of Kata and Talia. Not the child of Kata and Talia? Who am I then? Tell me. If Talia wasn't my mother, then where the hell did I come from? Where's my real parents? Where's my true home? Your true home is Shryden. There's no question about that. What the truth of the matter is, they don't have any parents, Alita. That's absurd! How can Alita not have any parents? Is it absurd, Melia? You were there the day Talia was created. She appeared out of thin air, remember? Sometimes the world works in ways you don't expect it to. No, it can't be true. Ellis, are you saying that? I'm saying the curse that ails you is what I call Vivian's madness. When Vivian sacrificed herself, she was bound to a life of perpetual reincarnation. When she died, Talia was born. When Talia was killed, Alita was born. Kata wasn't your father, in fact. He was your husband while you were still Talia. My whole life was a lie then, wasn't it? I was never the person I thought I was. I understand now. Kata was depressed because of me. I was an everyday reminder that he couldn't protect the one he loved. While it is true that you caused him grief, it was not your fault. He had his own demons he had to attend to as well. This is why I wasn't marked down to be the next Sensei of Shryden. That's correct. As long as you have this curse on you, the man in the hood might come back and seal the deal once and for all. We did this to you. We did this to protect you, to hide you from whoever that man is. Because he came back multiple times, looking to finally end your life once and for all. Alita! Everyone quick, we need to stop her from leaving the grounds. She just got a whole lot thrown at her at once. Maybe she needs time alone? No, not Alita. She needs to be watched. By the way, I thought we agreed to not push her like that. Don't you remember what happened the last time she was pushed this way? Oh, I remember. I remember clearly. But to break the curse, it must be destroyed. I'm bringing it out of her on purpose. Aaron, go watch Alita. Nexus, give me Soda's cane. Fine. You left it behind, correct? Good. I'm going to need this. I want you and Melia to meet me outside. Things aren't going to go well. Be prepared.